Hello everyone, this is Maria from Business Analysis Easy to Use. Let's talk about fault tree analysis today. Fault tree analysis is a part of the root cause analysis. This is a graphic failure analysis tool used to deduct causes of undesired result and failures at the system level. It uses Boolean logic to analyze the system and find the pathways that lead to the cause of the failure. FTA uses a top-down approach by starting a single point at the top, branching downwards to check the state of the system. What is the purpose of the fault tree analysis? Diagnose the root cause of the failure, understand how the system can break down, determine inherent risk, identify measures to minimize risk, estimate the frequency of the safety breaches. How to do fault tree analysis? Identify the failure. Identify the exact failure is the first task in FTA. To do so, organization needs a definition of the problem to narrow down the investigation. Understand the system. After identifying the problem, it's essential to collect as much information as possible. This process includes understanding how the system and its components work, whether the failure is mechanical, electrical, or software-related, requirement for changing the system, and the system engineering's input. This helps to figure out how the system was functioning before the failure occurred. List potential causes of the failure. At this stage, all potential causes of the failure should be listed and the probability of each causing the failure estimated. Draw the fault tree diagram. Starting with the failure identified in step 1, organization should create a fault tree diagram unique to the problem. They can then map out the potential causes of the failure and use the logic gates to connect them until they reach the root causes. Perform risk assessment. Managers should assign each event an individual risk and probability level. Data collection and projection can make this step less complicated. It's also vital to involve the system engineers and operators in this step, as they know the system best. Mitigate the risk. After the root cause of the failure is identified, sustainable steps should be taken to mitigate the risk of the future occurrence. Structure of FTA. Fault tree diagram. This flowchart provides a visual framework of events preceding equipment breakdowns. Organization draw a series of the logic deductions starting with the asset failure and then trace back to the root cause. Events. Events can refer to the causes of the failure, contributors, or a failure itself. They include everything that could have or has happened in the chain of the action, leading to the breakdown. Events can either be input or output. Logic gates. Logic gates use a Boolean and/or sequence to connect related events. To input events that lead to an output event and connecting using an AND gate, while single input event that leads to an output event connecting using OR gate. For instance, a flat wiring system and a burnout light bulb connect with AND gate. Alternative, if only the bulb was bad, OR gate is appropriate. Gate symbols. AND gate, if all conditions of the input meet, this event occurs. OR gate, this event occurs when at least one of the event happens. Priority AND gate, it's a restricted scenario where the event occurs only after the fulfillment of the certain conditions. Exclusive OR gate, it's opposite of the priority AND gate. The event occurs after one condition meet, and not all. Inhibit gate, this event will occur after happening of all events described in a conditional event. Event symbol, event includes the following shapes. External event, a house symbol is generically accepted to occur. Basic primary event. A circle depicts an error or a failure in element or a system component. Undeveloped event. This event requires no more investigation due to lack of information resources. Condition event. It's a restriction especially on the logic gate. Intermediate event. In this event, there are detailed description of events and they are above a primary event. Look at the fault tree example. Our scenario car hits object. Look at the reason. We have the event car this object, AND gate, and the two intermediate events, drive does not see object and the light of the car went out. And we have OR gate and the sub cases, obstacle on the road, bad weather condition, bad road, driver had to rush home, and absence of the street light. Benefits of FTA. The top 3 benefits of the fault tree analysis include: it accounts for a human error. Many people focus on the faults of the tools, the system, or the issues that do not involve people. A fault tree analysis takes into account the people that work the system and the various bottlenecks that can create. It focuses on the fault at a time. When you use a fault tree, you can break down the failure into a series of issues that can be solved in a much more organizational way. It highlights important system elements that are contributing to the failures in question. This often breaks, people want to know what is it. Fault trees can gather that information unlike other reactive methods. Fault tree analysis is a powerful tool in the maintenance management field and beyond. It provides a scalable, repeatable process of discovery that is a failure easy to learn and implement. Thank you for watching, and I see you.